just wanted to make a point that, you know, we did an assessment, we did drive around, and we would like to ask the residents that to use garbage bags to put their debris in. It makes it much quicker, and if it isn't garbage bags, it's most likely to get picked up with the regular pickup. They can just grab it and throw it. We did drive around and just see, you know, drywall just being thrown out, pieces of wood and cardboard. A lot of people are putting things in boxes, and then when it rains, those boxes, they have things in. As soon as they pick it up, it's just going to fall all over. And I can tell you the GFL is not going to rake the lawn, and they're not going to clean up a lot of that small debris that falls on the grass. It can be back to the homeowners to clean that up. It'd be to their benefit to use either some hard containers or some plastic bags. I think
I'd like to let the public know, unfortunately, I was a casualty of this. And some of the things I learned that if you don't live where you're required to have flood insurance, one of the things I've learned, of course, after the fact is my insurance is AAA. So what happened was the water came up through my basement drains. You're required to have an endorsement separate of your policy called an H48 endorsement. I don't know if that's universal across all insurances, but that's just maybe a little tip that I can share because it's a few $100s a year. I probably lost between $8,000 and $10,000 worth of stuff. So of course I kick myself now, but it's now in place to where I never hopefully have to deal with that nightmare again. So anybody that went through this, I understand, and I'm sorry you have to go through this. And but you know, Mother Nature can be a pain sometimes.
it's just one more point. Councilperson Pat brought up, and I just want to clarify that the compost station on Rockland Road will be accepting this debris at no cost to the residents, also during the week, you know, from our regular hours, as long as they show ID. There's no cost to the resident, not just this weekend, but it will be, because I did have some phone calls today. They wondered.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, just one more thing too, is the damage assessment report form. I have a copy here if anyone needs one, but you can pick them up at the building call center here, clerk's office. It's online, it's on our Taylor website. Make sure you get that in because it really helps with recording of all the damage that we've had in the city.
Sure. Is there any council? Let me finish with council and then I'll be calling up the Councilman Ramik.
I'd like to make a motion. I'd like to read my motion. Motion to approve Councilman Ramik to be authorized by the council for the charge section 6.11, the authority and power to inquire into the conduct of any department, office, or officer of the city of Taylor and to make investigations as to municipal affairs and for the purpose may subpoena witnesses, administer oaths, and compel production of books, papers, and other evidence. Failure upon the part of any officer of the city to obey such subpoena or to produce books, papers, or other evidence as ordered under the provisions of this section 6.11 shall constitute a misconduct of office and shall also constitute a misdemeanor. If such failure shall be on the part of any employee of the city, it shall constitute a misdemeanor.
Motion. Is there any support? Okay. Motion fails. Lack of support. Council or Mayor, anything else? At this time, I'd like to, ma'am?
Yeah. My name is Danelle Perron, and I live at 6032 Roosevelt. We've been there 55 years, and I've been in front of y'all regarding the rats, and now I'm regarding the gentleman that owns the golf course behind us. I was told that 10 years ago, he was told he had to put a berm in. Well, there's no berm back there, and I have proof that the man is blatantly pumping his water out into our street so that we are now flooded. And my dad just had the whole backyard fertilized and the front yard fertilized, and guess what? That all got washed away, just like your $8,000 worth of furniture got. And it's like, he doesn't have a job. He's a senior citizen. So he works hard to have a nice yard. You've been to our house, what you've seen our yard. He works very hard to have a nice yard. And for this gentleman that owns the golf course, now I was told he's only owned it for 4 years, to not have to put some kind of a drainage system in place when the Taylor Moose was not allowed to purchase property unless there was a proper drainage issue taken care of.
Ma'am, I just need to clarify, is it a golf course or?
Yeah, it's a miniature golf course.
Oh, miniature, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Right there on Van Horn Road.
Okay, I just wanted
I
to make
have
sure it
video
wasn't ours.
of him pumping water into our drains. I mean, it's like, seriously, is that, I mean, would you want that in your neighborhood?
No.
I mean, I can show you my dad's backyard is nothing but a lake. And he's got over $5,000 in white privacy fence that now has to be scrubbed because we've had a lake. So it's like, can somebody make him check into his drainage system? Because like I said, if he'd had a proper berm in, we wouldn't have had this issue to begin with. Because it wouldn't have come over that berm.
Mr. Chairman, related to the pumping of the water, if you have video or photos, if you could just show Mr. Bach after the meeting and let him get your information. Related to the berm, I don't recall the details, but I don't remember if it was a berm or a wall or fence that was required at the time. But I'm just going from memory. I remember that some of the residents along that street did not want it, so they took a petition drive, kind of similar to what we had earlier, and they opposed the wall or that transition. But nonetheless, he shouldn't be pumping the water
I
anymore.
would say, we had a meeting with Mayor Freebie in our backyard
Yeah.
over this. And it was the consensus of everyone on that side of the street. They wanted something taken care of because they're tired of losing things. I mean, you can't even plant a proper garden because your garden gets washed away the first good rain you get because everything he's got is running toward our gutters.
Well, we'll certainly take a look at it. Again, I don't remember exactly 10 years ago, but
I don't remember that far back, but Harry Schindorf said that yes, it was mandated that he was going to have to put in a berm. Well, we never seen no berm, and we've had several floods since then. I'm personally upset because my car was in this one. I was on my way to dialysis when I realized that our street was flooded at 4:30 in the morning.
Again, if you can get the video, let us take a look at it, and we'll stop in and talk to him to make sure that he's not affecting you guys negatively in any way.
That's what I care about. Thank you.
I'm sorry, ma'am, could you give me your address one more time?
6032.
6032, okay.
Okay, is there anybody else with open business? Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to say, I know we had an absorbent amount of rain in a short period of time, but I watched my neighborhood, and I watched the water rise up through some ditches and no water in the next one. The other ditches, a little bit of water, my yard flooded. I put $30,000 into my house to raise it up and encapsulate it. Now I just watch that water run right down my driveway, under my house, onto my encapsulation. If you guys would please take care of the drainage along Beach Daily, hopefully no cost to me, but you could repair that, it would be helpful for us. I mean, we have enough issues on Beach Daily, but that water, when you raise Beach Daily, the water came right off Beach Daily and right down under our home, so you can watch it just flood under. And I can't afford to spend another $30,000 to reseal my house underneath. So if you guys, I know you said a couple years you're going to get our neighborhood. Well, if you're going to be tearing up the streets for the street lighting, you might as well put in the drainage ditches. Thank you.
Ms. Good.
Good evening, Councilman Ramik and the rest of the council. Last week and several weeks previously, I came up here and I had asked about some bird feeding and a woman being talked to by 4 different ACO cars, 5 ACOs in total. Anyways, the Director of Public Works had his Deputy Director of Public Works send me what he felt was the ordinance to cover the bird feeding. So I'd really like to pass